just really proud of him. You know, I really felt like he protected his family and he stood up against the wolves.
Katie Peck will never forget the day when her precious old man Wyatt battled the wolves outside of their home in Charlie Lake. It was a couple weeks ago on a regular day for the Peck family, and Katie's husband let out 9-year-old Wyatt into the yard for his daily morning routine. As Katie's husband went back outside to warm up his truck, he was startled by what he saw. Wyatt was at the end of the driveway, stumbling and bleeding. After bringing him back into the house, the Pecks noticed puncture wounds on his shoulder and neck. Katie's husband rushed Wyatt off to the vet, and meanwhile Katie was left frantically wondering what happened.
We kind of had a few theories. We didn't know if it was, a dog fight. It could have he got into the horse's pen. Could have been a horse bite, or then coyotes is really what we really deal with mostly around here.
Katie then decided to follow his blood trail to hopefully get an idea of what happened to Wyatt.
When I walked down to the corrals to kind of see if there was any trails leading down to the horses, that's when I heard some wolf howls, pretty close and kind of surrounding me.
Katie went back inside of her house and immediately texted her husband, wondering if the vet knew what happened to Wyatt. The vet thought a bunch of coyotes attacked Wyatt, but Katie wondered if it was possibly wolves. Wyatt came home with 3 drains and stitches. The Pecks asked a family friend who happened to be a retired conservation officer to come out and observe Wyatt's attack scene.
He came back pretty quick and said that he had found wolf tracks and actually had seen the trail of where Wyatt had tried to come home and where they had the kind of battle, I guess you can call it.
Ever since Wyatt's attack, Katie has been keeping an eye out for the wolves and feels concerned knowing they're closer to her property than she thought.
Just even being out on your property and hearing wolf howls really close to you is just an unnerving feeling.
Katie says now she is more aware of wolves in the area and says hopefully Wyatt learned his lesson of where not to go when roaming around.
All you can do is be aware and know what to do when you come across a wolf or a pack of wolves.
As for Wyatt now, he's in good spirits and is back to his old habits.
For the most part, he's completely back to his normal self and back to doing his patrols in the morning and just back at being Wyatt.
Kerrisa Wilson, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.